what are the saffron benefits for men? Some of the topics we will cover in this video are erectile dysfunction, intermittent fasting, heart health, and infertility, and in general, how saffron affects blood circulation. So the first topic is erectile dysfunction. And Matty, why don't you explain to us how does saffron affect erectile dysfunction?
Sure.
Or you might want to go one step before that.
Sure.
And explain to us what saffron does generally in the body.
Sure. Well, generally speaking, in terms of the human biology, erectile dysfunction may coming from the disability of the muscles in the male's genital area, or the problem with the blood circulation. Either of this problem can be can be supported by taking saffron on a regular basis, and how it works is important. So saffron primarily, and if I want to put it in a very simple way of explaining, is the great high potent antioxidant. Saffron contains 400 plus biocomponents, and they all are antioxidant, actively working as antioxidant.
In fact, saffron is the second highest plant containing antioxidants.
Known as the second highest plant contain the high quality antioxidant. However, the very first one, in terms of the number of the biocomponents, is not even close to saffron.
Okay.
That makes saffron extremely unique and
complexity
exceptional. The complexity is exceptional
of the biocomponents.
Yeah, that's why saffron is great for anyone in any age. Practically anyone from the before birth all the way to old age, people can take saffron. However, the dosage is very important, and the time that you taking it is very important. That's why people need to contact us and ask us about if they have any specific concern or condition.
So when it comes to erectile dysfunction, saffron helps
get rid of free radicals in the body.
Okay.
Therefore, as the free radicals will go away from the body, the rehabilitation of the cells started. And as the rehabilitation of the cells started, therefore the blood circulation will go better and will work better, because you are capable to get better oxygen. So if I want to put it in a very simple way, free radicals are like the very sharp knife. So they will cut through the cells wall. And as saffron coming into the story, so it will get rid of them and start to repairing the cells. Therefore, the nutrients will remain into the cell.
Okay.
That's why the aging process of the cells will be delayed. And as the cells are more contained and their nutrients will stay in it, therefore they will absorb better oxygen, they will absorb better nutrients, and they will behave far stronger and better. So that's a very simple way. And once we repair our blood circulation through getting help from saffron, many problems will fix. And in the case that we are having a chat about it, about the men's erectile dysfunction, so as the oxygen coming more through the body, as the blood circulation works better, therefore muscles will be more stronger, as well as the blood service will be better for the genital area in men.
Okay, yeah. So this is what I understand, that by taking regular dosages of saffron, we get our blood system to work better, our circulation to work better, which in turn affects the erectile dysfunction.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, something, Alex, that is very important is I want people to know that taking any herbal medicine, including saffron, is completely different by taking any conventional medicine. Conventional medicine works like bang. But with the saffron or with any other herbal medicine, you need to be patient. You need to be built up in your body.
How long do we need to build
Well,
up?
I would suggest that if someone want to get the best result, it needs to be a little bit patient. Perhaps with the men, they require to have the 50 milligram saffron per day.
That's 50 milligrams?
Yeah, that's 50 milligram. Which is 1/20th of the gram, and they can have it in a very simple way, which we can explain it later on.
Sure, we'll have a video about how to use saffron for its medicinal benefits, how much to use, when to use. So please subscribe so you get notification about that upcoming video.
Absolutely. So I was saying 50 milligram saffron a day for the men that they want to fix the problem. And if they take it within a kind of 1 month, I am confident that they will conquer so many different
Okay, so
difficulties.
approximately 30
Yeah.
days of
Yeah.
usage,
Yeah.
you should start seeing some benefits at least.
However, this is just a very general estimate. We don't know the individual's
Sure.
health condition and all those things.
Sure.
Some men, they might find it faster. I mean, the effect might appear faster. Some men, they might appear, a little bit later.
Sure.
Yeah.
So just not going off the topic, but just to explain, free radicals are the bits and pieces that your kidney and your liver and your filtration system hasn't been able to catch. So they're basically roaming around freely. That's why they're called free radicals. And after a while, just like if you leave a piece of bread in a kitchen for a long time, it turns green and moldy. So after a while, these free radicals affect the body in that way, which they turn toxic, they turn moldy, if you want.
Yeah.
And this, what it does, it basically reduces your immune system.
Absolutely, yeah. Damages the cells, and therefore any part of our body, any system will kind of get hurt. As Alex put it beautifully in the word, free radicals also mainly coming to our body through the polluted environment, through the different type of additives and preservatives that we take in the food, from the genetically modified food, so from any other elements that is not familiar with ourselves. That's why it's extremely important for every single human being to try eating and living and smelling and breathing in the healthy environment as much as possible.
Which I'm sure we're going to have a video on that soon.
Absolutely, we will have that.
But let's just get back to this, how saffron benefits men. And let's answer the question about infertility.
Sure. So infertility in men primarily covers several areas. One of the most important area is men may be infertile if they have the dysfunctional sperm. So this dysfunctionality of the sperm or immobility of the sperm, which is causing from the many fundamental reason. Some men, they have a lack of vitamins and minerals in their body, therefore the lifespan of the sperm is so short. Another men, they don't get enough oxygen in their body, that's why the lifespan of the sperm is short.
So how does saffron help this?
Well, as I explained about the erectile dysfunction, that's the same policy applies to this problem. So as your cells getting rehabilitated through the usage of the saffron, therefore majority of these problems will go away. And I always will suggest it to anyone that beside taking a saffron, always try to alkaline your body, which we can explain later in future videos how to do it in a very simple way. And eating very healthy. Eating healthy, very simple way is not eating anything in the box or in the package, and try to eat everything in the most closest to the nature.
So live food, basically.
Yeah, live food, which we will explain about.
Nothing that comes out of a box or a plastic bag.
So anything that goes through the manufacturer as a food manufacturing, this means they are not healthy, this means they are not live. Even though some of them they might have a stamp as organic, or some of them they might have a stamp as a healthy. But anything that's coming in the packaging means they have the shelf life, and means they got some kind of preservative, additive, sugar, salt, fat, or all this type of things.
Now that's another subject. Let's not get off the.
Sure. Yeah.
But we have another topic here in terms of how saffron helps men, and that is intermittent fasting, and how saffron helps with craving or weight management.
Well, Alex, before we go for that, I wanna kind of switch back to the previous subject in a very short manner. So one of the main things about the infertility in men is the abnormality of the sperm. The abnormality of the sperm mainly is coming from either is the gene kind of not working well, which is again back to the free radicals damaging the production of the gene and damaging the functionality of the gene. So, and another reason is when the men are getting to the little bit kind of older age, or they had a bad habit of the having lots of alcohol or smoking or this type of behavior. may damage the sperm and damage it in the way that in majority of the time they cannot repair it. Saffron it does a lots of help. However, if the damage is being so profound, the chance of saffron repairing it is so minimum. Yeah. But it's always good to have something that bringing the help to the body. And
Sure.
let's move to the next stage.
Well, testosterone is another question that comes in terms of men's health.
Oh, absolutely.
How does saffron help in terms of producing testosterone?
Sure, absolutely. Well, testosterone in men usually will produce by having the bigger and better muscle mass.
Yeah.
So having a man with the muscle mass is far more effective to producing the testosterone in the body rather than the male with a lower muscle mass.
Okay.
And how saffron helps? Again, by enhancing the blood circulation and by enhancing the absorption of the nutrients. So one of the things that saffron does is supporting the body by producing serotonin in the guts. So as the serotonin goes up, and as the pattern of the production of serotonin will be corrected by helping a saffron, by getting a saffron, therefore you will absorb better nutrients to your body, and you will absorb by absorbing the better nutrients and by having the healthier blood circulation. So obviously you can develop the better muscle mass.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in turn you have more testosterone.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
And Alex, don't forget the number of the male that usually battling with the heart disorders is usually higher than the female.
That's right.
And one of the very, very main elements of supporting the male by preventing the heart disorders is increasing the testosterone. As the testosterone goes up in the male's body, the chance of heart disease goes down.
Okay.
So it is very crucial for the male to having attention. And I want to add another things into it. This is for the gentleman. You need to have a look at the whole story as a general story. So saffron, it is the great addition to other changes that you do. So you need to do a practice. Physical practice is extremely important, Alex, for male. For male to enhance the production of the testosterone.
Absolutely.
A good quality food is extremely important, and saffron is another element that can enhances all those other elements.
So what we basically trying to say is that don't think just because you take 50 milligram of saffron per day, you're going to be all okay. No, you still need to walk, exercise,
absolutely,
eat well, drink a lot of water, breathe,
alkalining water,
learn how to breathe correctly. Many people think they are breathing, but they actually don't know how to breathe correctly. So saffron just comes as a complementary, basically, a supplement.
A great complementary to a whole to entire this story.
Yeah. So I think we've just covered all these points that have been asked, except the point about weight loss and intermittent fasting.
Oh, that's a very important point. Well, as I explained to you guys, what saffron does initially is supporting the production of serotonin in guts. So majority of people, they having a craving or they having a binging eating just because they need some positive hormones to release in their brain. Therefore, they go for the eating. They go for the lots of eating.
Sure, we all know that dopamine is released.
Yeah, impulsive eating is like impulsive shopping, is like in any behavior. So impulsiveness giving us a rush. So as people are putting themselves in the habit of taking saffron, and as the serotonin goes up, the impulsiveness goes down. So they become more rational, they become more calm, more collect. And saffron will promote all those things even within a couple of days of taking it.
But how does it affect reducing cravings?
Well, exactly, that's the point. As I said, because as the serotonin goes up, so impulsiveness goes down. So you don't have appetite for taking a food.
Okay.
And food mainly these days, in the modern days, is the sugar and the sugary content.
Sure.
Yeah.
So for people who are doing intermittent fasting, taking saffron on a regular basis will help you to stay calmer and stay more in focus when you hit that 12 to 16 hour point where there is a bit of a challenge about, should I eat or not? And saffron will help you get over that point very quickly. And usually, as someone who does experience intermittent fasting, once you pass that point, where you're getting a bit weak, but if you can't pass that point, then going a few extra hours, then it's easy. It's just that getting over that curve.
I think it's not a bad idea if we create a new video about that and teaching them in which stage of the special diet they can have fasting, they can have the saffron.
Sure.
But I would suggest that try to have the saffron in the different way, which is very simple. 50 milligram of the saffron in a nice big bottle of the filter water, preferably. And just chuck it into the water, let it sit away from the light for half an hour. Within a half an hour, scientifically it's been proven that saffron will release the biocomponents into the room temperature filter water. And then especially in the morning, as your stomach is thirsty, so if you have such a water in the morning, it will absorb, the biocomponents of saffron will absorb to your stomach layer, and you will feel the difference within the following couple of hours. So if you can do such a things every morning, I am confident that your appetite, especially craving about sugar, will reduce in the really, really big manner. Yeah.
Great. I think we've covered everything.
I think so, yeah.
So guys, just as a token of our appreciation for watching the video up to this point, I'm just going to put up a little discount code up on the screen. You can use this discount code at the checkout if you're interested to buy saffron from us. If you have already got saffron and you want us to have a look at it, send us an image. We'll tell you what grade or quality it is.
Absolutely.
If you have any questions about buying saffron or any question regarding health or any question at all, please send us an email. Here is our email address.
Absolutely.
And we'd be more than happy to make a video or send you an email back or...
Sure. Yeah. Guys, what I want to add to what Alex says beautifully is please consider that asking us any question that you have. Our background in research will support us to do the research for you guys in the proper manner and find a solution for you guys. If we know the response, if we know the answer, we will respond to you. If we don't know it, so we'll do the research for you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. See you.
Cheers. Bye.